Virgo, hello, it's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot. How are you guys today? I'm just coming in to do September's 2020 general reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for for coming in and watching the video. I hope you do enjoy it. You can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment, let me know what you thought of it. And if you haven't here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. All right. Okay, just real quick, and we'll get started. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I can't believe it's September, or very close to September when I'm doing this. But I love fall. Well, actually, where I'm at in North America, I love fall. The leaves changing, the crispy feeling of the air. Oopsie. Okay, let's get started. Virgo, September 2020. Virgo, September 2020. That's your season too, huh? Okay, time. Alright, we got the Eight of Swords, the Wheel, and Four of Pentacles. Virgo, September 2020. Virgo, September 2020. The Eight of Wands. The Ten of Cups. Nice. The Three of Wands. The Strength card, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Alright, let's take a look at this. Find out what goes on with these, and we'll clarify them with another deck, and then we'll do an oracle card. Alright. The first feeling I get from it immediately is you're stuck. There's a situation that you're in, and you feel like you are stuck in some sort of way. Now, this could be with your job. This could be with basically anything. It could be in a relationship. It could be with your job. It could be with some ideas that you had that you weren't able to make blossom. It could be with school. I mean, I know right now school could be a big issue for a lot of people, because I know in my area, a lot of schools are not opening till like the first trimester. Well, so if you're a college student, or if you're a parent and you have to decide between sending your kids to school or just teaching them at home remotely. So, I mean, there could be a lot of reasons to being stuck. But right after that, there's the Wheel of Fortune. And this is where you have improvements coming. All right? There's definitely going to be some improvements in your situation. Now, again, might be, whatever the situation is. You get to go back to school, you get to go back to work, you get to send the kids on, and everything's fine. I mean, so there's an improvement coming in with this situation. And then we got the Four of Pentacles, and this is like, a lot of times this is like money, where you just don't want to give up any more money than you have to unnecessarily. You just want to make sure you hold on to what you have. But this could also be reflected in energy, in your ideas and feelings, putting out more of you than you want to. Now we have the Eight of Wands right after that, and that's like quick action. This is like deciding things in a quick manner, making choices in a quick manner, making fast steps. So you don't want to sit. You're not sitting on your laurels or anything. You're just like, whatever's going on, you're moving faster and faster and faster. And that's, the decisions that you make from this is going to impact what's going on from you. I guess either way, however things handled, however things go, it's going to impact how things continue for yourself. Because right after that, I have the Ten of Cups. And this is based on, like stability and balance and having like a family sense of feeling. Now it's like all, it could be platonic, it could be romantic, it could be a family of, people who are married with kids. It could be anything that you would consider Ten of Cups. Once you have the balance and you have the stability, you're making your Ten of Cups. I mean, that's just, you have that. And it could be in any situation that you feel that you have that. Now you got the Three of Wands right after that. And the way I always think about this one is, like these two wands in the background, they're kind of like past. They're things that happened. Whereas she's got the one up here, and he's looking forward to new things. He's ready to step out and, find where his ships are coming in at, or even step out onto those ships and find what he wants to come out of his situation. So he's not worried about what happened in the past as far as, was motivating him to move forward. He knows something's coming in. He knows it's going to be a good for him. And that meaning you. So you're just waiting for it to happen. Then we have the Strength card. Now this is a sign of Leo. It could be a Leo in your surroundings. But it also is the sign of you having persistence, willpower, and the way to handle things. Like, see how she is so soft and she's so gentle about this. Like, she can handle this line and she's not even breaking a sweat. She's got it. So I feel like that's how you're handling your situations. You're strong and you're very, you're very strong in a sense of, you have perseverance, you have stability, you're all about, considering a situation and working on it in a soft manner, but making it very, very effective. There you go. Now this Nine of Swords here, now this is like, all right, you have a situation and it's causing you some stress. It's giving you some anxiety, I guess. And this could be pretty much on anything. Because even if you handle a situation that you feel good about, and you handled it well, it might have still caused you, it still caused you some sleepless nights, being up worrying about something, thinking about things. And then we got the King of Pentacles. This could be your energy, all right? And he's all about confidence and strength. And he's very determined to have almost like things to be right in his kingdom. Like, so he knows how to make things prosper. He knows how to make things work. And he's a kind of a father figure. Doesn't have to be male or female. That really doesn't matter. This is just somebody that you might go to for some kind of advice in regards to money, in regards to job security, plans for the future as far as money and economics go. Or this could actually be your energy if you're taking it on, if you've made it to that point where you're very comfortable in what you're doing. All right, let's get it clarified. Let's clarify some of these and then we'll see what happens. What about the Eight of Swords? Why is Eight of Swords here for Virgo, September 2020? What can you tell me about the Eight of Swords being Virgo 2020? What can you tell me about the Eight of Swords 2020? Oh, the Fool. All right. So, jumping into a new thought, new idea, new plans, leaving your baggage. So whatever stuck you, whatever made you feel stuck, you're taking off on it. You're like, you're done with that. You're going to go and not worried about it. Maybe it's not something that you ever did. Maybe it's not something that you planned on ever doing. But you decided to just, almost like a child, like, want to do something. Just very exuberant, very glad to be doing it. And it's weird. I keep seeing, I'm looking at this and I have this Eight of Swords with the Fool, but then right below that I have the Eight of Wands. And eights together, they're kind of like, what is it, like stability? And it's weird because I feel like that Eight of Wands is directly impacting that Eight of Swords. And why the idea with the Fool comes up? Because of the decision you make with this Eight of Wands. I'm not real good on numerology, so I don't know what the 8-8 means. You can look it up though. And yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to look up. But I always think of infinity when I see the eights. But definitely with the impact of that on the Eight of Swords. And that Wheel of Fortune, things are looking good, your fortunes are changing. What can we find out about the Wheel of Fortune? Alright, you're doing some juggling and you're having some burdens. Now this could be somebody else's burdens, and you're choosing to juggle them with yours, or you're just doing a lot of juggling that's causing burdens. But that might be, again, could be that could be related to school, could work, to life in general. There could just be a lot of stuff on your plate, but he doesn't look like an unhappy juggler. He just looks like that's what he's doing, because he does that. But you do have burdens that you're carrying too. So that could be from past situations. That could be what's coming up, and you're going to be being burdened by something. Now, there's Four of Pentacles. I said that's just a matter of what don't you want to give away. Oops. Like, where are you feeling like you need to be holding on to something? Is it money? Is it energy? Is it just yourself? Like, are you feeling like you're giving out a little bit too much of yourself and you want to hold on to some more of you? All right, let's see. Four of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. All right, we got the Seven of Cups. That's showing a lot of options. You got choices. So you don't have to feel like you can't give out stuff. Oh, that was interesting. And, oops, sorry. The Five of Pentacles. And I think that you're afraid to lose something. You're afraid to lose, if you don't hold on to everything that you have, you're afraid to lose something. But you also have options in that regard. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, or you're having problems with, which is, might be having burdens with, or feeling burdened and you're juggling, you're afraid to lose something with this Five of Pentacles. All right, what about the Eight of Wands? What is the Eight of Wands going to do here for Virgo 2020 September? Eight of Wands for Virgo. Oops. The Nine of Swords. So maybe you're stressed out about the move that you're going to make, about the ideas, your thoughts on this quick action that you're taking. I think that's stressing you a little bit, which would make sense. I mean, I think that could be a lot of energy for people, like the people are feeling that because of, depending on where you live and, what's going on and the timing of it. I think a lot of people are stressed out about, what September brings for their kids. If you're working in the school system, what's going to happen, what's going to change, and your decision to make it something that you're going to do. All right, what about the Ten of Cups? What can we find out about the Ten of Cups? What can we find out about the Ten of Cups, Virgo? Oh, hello. All right, judgment. Very nice. This is so weird. But yeah, your judgment, it's a new awareness. It's a clarity. So maybe you're waiting for something. I personally know I'm waiting for something because I do work in the school system. So I'm like waiting to find out what goes on, if we're going back, if it's only going to be online, remote learning. It's just it's weird. But I feel like you're waiting for a new clarity. Or you did receive a new clarity. And maybe that's how this is affected. This stability, this balance, feeling good about your situation. I never noticed this. Look up real close. Does that look like... Oh, no. I keep thinking of, I don't know, there's a game with balls and little tiny hockey sticks or golf clubs or whatever they are. No. Yeah, it'll come back to me in like 10 minutes. Alright. So there's a new judgment coming in, this new clarity, and that's what you're waiting for. Now you have this Three of Wands. What can that tell me? What can you tell me about that Three of Wands? For Virgo, what can you tell me about the Three of Wands? Alright, the Two of Staffs. Well, this one to come out too, so... Alright, the Two of Staffs and the Six of Coins. The Three of Wands, Two of Staffs, Wands, and balance. And there being two here, so I feel like with this Six of Coins, that's all about balance too, being able to give and receive, and to keep things in a balance. And with this Two of Staffs, I think that's another situation about being balanced. Like, yeah, you're waiting for something. There's clarity with the judgment, and these ships coming in, this looking ahead to the new things, and you're waiting for the balance to come in. All right, you're waiting for balance, and I think that has a lot to do with whatever this judgment clarifies to you. Now let's see about the Strength. What is this Strength here for? And really, with all this, it makes sense that you would need strength in this situation because you're burdened and you're feeling stressed and anxiety, and you have to, make decisions. Strength, please. Why is the Strength here? Please let me know why the Strength's here. Strength, please, for Virgo. Strength, please. Come on. Strength, please. Strength for Virgo. Thank you. Alright, we got the King of Coins and the Three of Staffs again. Alright. There you go. I am going to have to learn numerology because now you got 3-3. Alright, so I know the King of Coins. He's all about... He could be somebody in your environment, maybe possibly a manager or supervisor, somebody you work for. It could be the energy that you're taking on because of the Strength. Very comfortable in your own skin. Maybe just... You could definitely feel... Oh wait, we got him twice. We got two King of Pentacles. Okay. So, if that was what you turned into, maybe that's possible. And then, again, you're looking at the Three of Staffs having what's going to come up and what these ships are bringing you, or just awareness of what it's bringing you. Well, that makes me feel like, yeah, this King of Pentacles was your energy. I think coming towards the end of the month, you got this. This is good. What about this Nine of Swords? What can you tell me for Virgo for September 2020, this Nine of Swords? What can you tell me? Nine of Swords, please. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Why is a Nine of Swords here? Come on. Nine of Swords. Alright, the Four of Cups. Can I get another one for the Nine of Swords? Another one for the Nine of Swords. One more for the Nine of Swords. Okay, and Justice. Alright, Four of Cups and Justice. Alright, with the Four of Cups, I feel like, yeah, maybe you're like a little dissatisfied with how you feel about things. Like you don't want to be stressed by it. You don't think you should have to be stressed by it. You're like bored with the situation. Because maybe at this point you're like, I'm just so done with this. But then Justice comes in, and this is a sign of Libra also. But this is also you looking at things with a logical explanation. Like you're not trying to use your emotions, you're trying to be very logical about the situation. And I'm guessing that you feel like, okay, well, I could be stressed about it, I could worry about it, I could, but worrying about a situation does not make it change. It doesn't make it go away. It's always going to be something. So you're looking at it as a logical person, and even just slightly annoyed just because you feel that way. Alright, one last card. Let's see if I can get something for this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles for Virgo. What can you tell me for King of Pentacles for Virgo? I love when Justice and Judgment come out in the same reading. Oh, hello. Oh. Well, these one. This one worked out. Alright, you got the King of Pentacles, and it comes out with the Hangman, looking at a different perspective. Putting things in... Yeah, putting things in a different perspective, maybe waiting a little bit, taking a minute, coming back right after this clarity and anxiety. I guess this Hangman would make sense because you're just like taking a minute and you're looking things over. Is there anything else? And then we got the King of Staffs. And again, he's a very strong energy of let's go do it. Let's make it happen. If there's somebody that he could be working with you as far as, we can get things going, we can get things started. Very strong energy of let's get it moving. All right. So it looks like a really, really good reading. I like it. I hope your September works out well for you. I'm going to pull an oracle card because I just feel like, with everything going the way it is, and people just feel like, not feeling it. You know what I mean? Just like feeling like, just maybe a little tense, a little stressed. And I just think every now and then we forget of what we need to do to keep ourselves positive, maybe, to feel like, I keep referring to vibrations. I think you got to like vibrate higher, because if you vibrate higher than a lot, just than what the environment allows, that you're going to be able to move past it easier. Like you're going to be able to push negativities away from you and not have to, just deal with them, really. Or you'll deal with them, but, well, a lot better. A lot better. These are Soul's Journey Oracle cards. Oops. I just think they're very interesting. Huh. Okay. Alright, this is blame. Alright? They're pretty. I mean, and the way I think of, when I think of blame in that situation, and it says accepting responsibility for your own well-being, I think that's basically it. It's not everybody's fault that something happened to you in a certain way. It's not everybody's fault that you didn't, get that job, or you didn't get that good grade, or you didn't get the money that you were expecting. Everything is, you are responsible for your own outcomes. And I know sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Sometimes it feels like, the world's against you, or your circumstances don't allow you to have to be able to do it, and then you got to blame somebody. Like, we're all about blame right now. I mean, especially here in the U.S., there's, all kinds of feces hitting the fan. But we got to remember that we are responsible for our own circumstances. And, and I think when we do that and we set that in our minds, it will help us get past things a little bit easier, and to accept what you can't change, and just be able to have a higher vibration. I actually don't know how else to explain it, but I'm just thinking, if you could take one day and just be able to say, well, what can I accomplish today? Accept responsibility for myself and just move on from there. Okay? Sorry I had to preach. I preached. But I hope you guys have an excellent September. I'm going to come back in a couple weeks. I'm going to do a mid-month reading, I think, a mid-month energy reading. This looks really good, and I hope it works out for you. And I will be seeing you in a couple weeks. Take care.